More in the NFL coming up later. Critics without credentials. Yeah, we have to do it. Someone has stepped up. Someone has decided to criticize us. We have to check their credentials. Eduardo Alonso wants to hear New Day by Alicia Keys on Music Monday. So feel free. Let us know what you want to hear today. Get it by Steve and you're on the air. Boy, a lot to get to. So anyway, anytime anybody criticizes me or our show, we always consider it. If you tell us something, we take it to heart because we want to do the best job we can every day. And oftentimes, we miss things. Oftentimes, we're not as crisp as we would have hoped. And we ask you to keep us on our toes. We think that's important. A lot of people don't like to interact with the audience. We do. We know that you are the show. And in anything you do in media, you're the consumer. You're the customer. If you were running a store and you walked in, if somebody walked into your store and walked out and didn't buy anything, well, that's probably on you. You've not done a good job. Because you must always take care of your customers. So when one of our customers criticizes us, we look into it. We think that's important. We do. Because we take everything very seriously. Some things we discount after we consider them. Sometimes, we can agree to disagree as people. But we consider everything. So Tim Ollie tweeted in. We call this Critics Without Credentials. Tim Ollie has 269 followers and 17,000 tweets. 269 followers, 17,000 tweets. Tim says he's a proud daddy, a karaoke host, and an all-around good guy. So when you hear something like that, you want to dig deep into this. But before you take to what he says to heart, you gotta evaluate things. So here's the tweet he sent me. And you may know I do some of the Galaxy radio games. I like it. I think I'm better at it than when I started. I like the sport of soccer. I was thrilled the Galaxy gave me an opportunity. And the majority of people are very kind when I do these games here on the Beast 980. Joe Cicino does some and I do some. And I have a good time doing it. And I'm better at it than when I started. And to be very honest with you, people that hear the broadcast on the radio, if they're driving around, they're very kind. They tweet me and say, good job. So it's nice. It makes me feel good. But, if somebody has a problem with it, we got to look into it. So Tim Ollie, again, let me just repeat this. 269 followers, 17,000 tweets. 17,000. Proud daddy. So, he's a parent. Obviously, someone that his kids look up to. That wants to set a good example for the family. He's also a karaoke host. So he's a talented guy. And by all standards, at least he says he's an all-around good guy. So here's the tweet. Hey, if you want to hear ass-clenchingly horrible soccer play-by-play, then tune into the Beast 980 to hear Fred Roggins' call of the LA Galaxy.
I'm the dean.
Okay, well.
That is not nice.
No, listen. Hey, he's got an opinion. And, I wish he would have been a little more specific than ass-clenchingly horrible. That's okay.
When you say specific, do you mean like the specific minute of the game when you were that, or just what he meant more generally?
Well, no, I think more generally. Yeah, I can't really improve on that unless I unclench.
Uh-huh.
And he's not going to realize that. That's going to be impossible for him to see. Right? So you go, okay, look, somebody says something like that, we got to find out what this guy's about because he may have a valid point. So what we did is we went through his Twitter feed. Because, he's a very constructive guy. That's quite apparent. Tim Ollie, 17,000 tweets, proud dad, karaoke host, all-around good guy. Here we go. Has anyone ever eaten a Heath bar that wasn't smashed inside of ice cream? Tim Ollie. Hey, note to the man who left the toilet seat covered in his butt hairs. Shave your butt hairs. Tim Ollie. Next time I go to Disneyland, I'm going to punch the person in front of me getting on that Splash Mountain log and say, locals only, brah. Tim Ollie. Hey, F you, Alex Trebek. F your snooty French pronunciations, too. Here's Tim Ollie. Women will never understand this, but it's a great feeling trying to melt all the ice in the urinal with your pee.
No.
Tim, thanks so much for your critique. Really appreciate that. And, you know, after reading some of your other critiques, we will put this exactly where we think it belongs. Thank you. Oh, and one other thing. Proud daddy, I'm sure your kids are proud of you. I'm sure your kids are thrilled.
Thanks, Dad.
My pleasure. My pleasure. More in the